Hi guys, so this is literally the next day after the market. I did make a video about showcase when I got last night, but I didn't quite like it. I felt it was a bit half-assed, so I thought get some rest, leave it to the morning, and basically do this again. So now I'm going to show you what I got from the market, and I have to admit, me and Paige got pretty lucky to find some stuff we were personally looking for quite some time. So one thing I'm going to show you is on the screen right here, and that is, if you can see, it's Pokemon Snap on the Nintendo 64, specifically the Japanese version of it, because me and Paige like Pokemon Snap, and we did say we would try to see if we get the Japanese version just for good, for good fun. And thank God we found that. So yeah, that's definitely one of the main goals for the market, and we have succeeded. So that is brilliant. Now I'm going to show you the rest of the stuff that I have picked up, or me and my girlfriend have picked up. We had some pretty decent scores, surprisingly enough. So I'd like to be looking forward to show you those. So let's get started with continue on the Japanese N64 games. We have got, and this is probably needs some introduction, Super Mario 64 Japanese, because why not? So yep, there you go, Super Mario 64, and this is believe it or not, this is a Tamagotchi game for the Nintendo 64. Quite interesting. My girlfriend's going to recently go back into Tamagotchi, so she's keen for me to have a go at this. So I've been looking forward to that one. And then we have Pilotwings 64 of Japanese as well. So not bad at all. So pretty decent set. And then we're going to move on to the Super Famicom, as you know, as the Japanese Super Nintendo games. We're going to go for the most valuable one first, I believe. And that is X-Men X2, sorry, Mega Man X2. Pardon me. Yeah, so obviously, I didn't pay 25 quid for it. I got down to 20 because you see, on the back. Yeah, that's the reason why. Yeah, so definitely looking forward to trying this out for 100%. So that's some good stuff for that. And we have Kirby's Dream Course. Pretty good stuff in there. I need to have more Kirby games in my collection. So yeah, that would be definitely quite cool to add into there. And then my girlfriend actually got me this one, which is well, basically because I have the English version of this, and that is Mario Paint. I've got the mouse, but I don't know if it works on my American Super Nintendo or not because it's PAL. But yeah, there you go. I'm going to have a try at this one as well. So that's some good stuff. Right, let's go to the American stuff basically, because I want to get some I'll say American Super Nintendo and NES games, especially because I want more games for my top loader right there. We'll just go for the NES first because it's quite a decent discovery, and that is To the Earth. Definitely American. It also came with the manual. Surprisingly, it didn't come in a box; it just came loose. It was £10. But the one thing that surprised me when I opened the manual, it turns out it's a light gun game as well. Might be quite cool to try around. So yeah, To the Earth on the NES. And we've got two Super Nintendo games. One of them, needs no introduction. That is Star Fox. There you go. Quite cool. And then this one here, I was pretty chuffed when I found this. And that is Contra 3. Oh yeah, I got the real deal here. It was 30 quid we were asking for, but I dropped down to 25 because, as you can see, the label is not in the best nick. So yeah, he accepted the offer, so 25 quid for this. Not bad at all. Outside Nintendo, I also got a Pac-Man in the Atari 2600. Because I haven't had this, I don't know why, but I should. But yeah, there you go. Pac-Man. Pac-Man. It's just Pac-Man. Lovely Pac-Man. Okay, so we're going to the disc games. I've got a Wii, GameCube, and all the rest of PS2 games. So we're going to look at let's say look at the Wii game first, because this one literally caught my attention. I really, really wanted it as soon as I saw it, and that is Back to the Future, the game on the Wii. That is so cool. I actually played this before on the PS3, on where it was downloaded. I think it was only download only, or maybe physical copies. I can't really remember, but yeah, I remember really liked this game. So there you go. That's another addition to my collection. I love it. And this one, me and my girlfriend were looking for this for quite some time. We saw it at CEX one point, but we didn't like the price tag. So we thought, okay, we can see if we can find a better deal at the game market, and we actually have, and that is Star Fox Assault on the GameCube. Good stuff. I think you probably have to guess that this is a pretty special one because, as you can see from the label, maybe the focus is a bit crap. It is an Italian copy. Yeah, it says but it runs in English, so it should be fine. I didn't pay 50 quid for this. I dropped down to 45, maybe because of that reason, and there's definitely proof. And yeah, it is indeed Italian. That is great stuff. So Star Fox Assault for 45 quid. That is definitely a good find there. So I really can't complain about that. And now we're going to get to, well, let's go look at the PS2 games. Two of them were surprising ones, and two of them, which the ones, for those of you who don't know, my girlfriend does a challenge where she can find games that torture me, because basically she loves to see me watching playing bad games for a particular reason. Anyway, so one of them, she actually swears that it's actually a pretty decent game. I'll give it a word of the doubt, but anyway, and it is Hype, come on, it's called, yeah, based on Hype Time Quest. It's actually a Playmobil game, as you could definitely tell, and she showed me videos on YouTube, but this says it's actually a pretty decent game, so I'll definitely give this a go, but we'll see how that goes. Now, this one was bought by accident. When I say accident, basically she thought this is going to be one of those never crappy games, basically that basically she wanted to torture you with. But turns out we got something that basically that we didn't expect was going to happen, and that is this is a Woody Woodpecker on the PS2. I don't know how good or bad this game is, but what's more important about this game is, as you can see, it is sealed, properly sealed, and when we got this, we looked on eBay and the usual games, but we paid £5 for this, and for a sealed copy, it was only one of them in existence on sale on eBay. It was 55 quid. I don't know how this has happened, but this is one of those coincidences where basically we buy something by accident and it turns out it's more valuable than we thought it was going to be. So I'm going to definitely keep this sealed. So yeah, Woody Woodpecker on the PS2 sealed, and it's never going to be opened. So that's definitely worth the investment right there. Now we're going to get to the bad games. The one that basically she wants me to, suffer myself with, and it's gadgets and the gadget teens. I don't know how bad this thing is, but it definitely looks really bad. So, looking forward to that. And then finally, we have Skate Attack, something like that. It looks really bad. I mean, the graphics look dreadful, really. I don't know if it's good or bad or not. You could tell me in the comments if you actually played this, but yeah, it was really cheap as well, so it must be not very that good. Oh, just a little addition things. My girlfriend, who's not into Pokemon as well, because there were lots of Pokemon cards everywhere in that market. So, I mean, not surprised because Pokemon cards are like into high peak right now. They are a high peak of interest. So, but instead, she gave me a little coughing and wheezing little figures. Look kind of cute. Anyway, so there you go. That's the stuff I got from the market. Pretty good stuff, but the Star Fox Assault and Pokemon Snap, and I believe a couple of games in there were definitely good finds. I will definitely stick to my budget, which is a good thing because in the next few weeks, Switch 2 is coming out, and I got a pre-order. So, thank God I didn't basically suffer myself for, possibly not able to afford to buy one, but at least I know I've got some pretty decent stuff, and I got a new Switch coming out in the next couple of weeks, so that is good news. And that's pretty much it, everybody. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like it, hit that subscribe button, and feel free to tell me in the comments what do you think about any of the games I've got, especially what a couple of ones we never played before. So just tell us what it's like, etc., etc. Feel free to do that, and I'll see you whenever I can. So until then, have a nice day, and I'll see you next time. Cheerio.